because I won a lot of money, man. I actually won the most money I've ever won in my life this year in Vegas, man. It was an incredible trip. So it helps when you win at the casino. Hey guys, sorry it's been a long time since we've done a video because I've been out of town, rocking and rolling, trying to make things work. You know, I had to spend some time in Vegas for the trade show. Then I've been up in Atlanta working a deal on buying out another bin store, trying to expand my operation. You know, I go from buying bin stores to closing bin stores, buying bin stores to closing bin stores. I can't get my freaking head right. I don't know what the right answer is, but this just seemed like a good enough opportunity for me to take on Atlanta, Georgia, bin chasers, liquidation motivation. We're coming after you. I went to ASD, guys, and you know, there's all these people that I know in the liquidation business that don't, oh, I'm not gonna go this year, I'm not gonna go this time, I'll wait till next year or next ASD, and then they end up not going. You know, you get more value out of trade shows than anything that you can do in this business, because you get to talk to people one-on-one, you get to meet them face-to-face, you go to all the meetups, you can go to these meetups and meet one person that changes your life. It changes your whole life. That changes everything about the business. Because if you're a small bin store, if you're in a liquidation business, it's all about relationships, right? It's all about relationships and finding the loads. If you can find a load, let's say, you know, when I was at ASD, a contract holder offered me a whole facility of FC truckloads, a whole facility. If my ass was not there, I never would have got the deal. Never would have got the deal. Now that increases, now I'm getting 100 loads a year from this one facility. Game changer for me. Because you can either sell the pallets, you can sell the loads, you can process the loads, you can throw them in your bin store. It's a game changer, and now I'm not having to do the hustle every damn week when I need inventory. Every week when I need inventory, I don't have to do the hustle anymore, right? As a bin store owner, as a liquidation warehouse, as a pallet seller, you have to get over that hurdle. Because if you're always chasing the inventory, you know, you're gonna have too many weeks where you're never gonna have anything good. All right? But if you find the line of inventory that's good, you buy it out, you buy it consistently, you put it in your bin stores, you put it in your pallet sales, you liquidate it, or you sell the loads, you can be a winner. So now there's a trade show coming up.
It's another day here at the ranch. Woke up early just to fit the couch.
For Amazon right now are these mystery boxes. So this is called FC Fulfillment Center. So it's all new stuff, but it's typically low, you know, valued about 10 to 20 bucks. They're gonna be full. We're finding a lot of, like one box we found like 30 Bluetooth headphones in. We found an Xbox One S. We only opened up 2 pallets, but they're all sealed. You get 20 boxes per pallet, and it's $700 for the pallet. Then these are what we call mediums. So this is bigger stuff, right? But more expensive stuff. But you're gonna get 20, 30 items per pallet. These are only 400 bucks, and we make sure they're full for you. I mean, we got them all over the dock. We got them all over here. You can.
Y'all got tool pallets too?
We got tools all throughout here. We got tools all down through there. It's just we got in 5 truckloads yesterday, so every corner we got cooked. We're trying to move everything out of the way right now, but yeah, you can see here all Lowe's. Those are marked between $200 and $400. This side is all Lowe's. You know, it all just depends on what's in it, what's in the top. Best thing is just wander around. There's hundreds of pallets out there. There's furniture, appliances, and then tools that we tested in this room. That's our whatnot auction room, and then we got everything else. So, all right, thank you, man. Okay, I'm gonna be April 15th and 16th in Kentucky at the Wholesale Market Trade Show, guys. What is this trade show about? What's unique about this trade show? It is only people in the liquidation world, right? So that's all you're gonna see. When you go to Vegas, it's a huge ass trade show with 20,000 vendors, right? This is smaller, but it's more intimate, and it's only liquidation. So if you're in this business, you can't miss this trade show. You can't. There's no excuses, right? Because you're gonna go there and you're gonna meet 100, 200, 300 like-minded people doing the same shit that you're doing, and you're gonna learn from them. You're gonna learn a lot from them. You're gonna build relationships with them, and then you can make money with them. With them. I didn't say off them, I said with them. This trade show, April 15th and 16th in Kentucky. Plus, the trade show is like on this street. The next street over is like where all the bourbon bars are. So, I mean, you go there, there's meetups. You know, I think the night before there's a meetup. The morning of the first day of the show, there's a meetup. Every night after the show, there's a meetup. You go to these meetups and you know what you gotta do though? Don't go to the frickin' meetup and sit on your ass and drink a couple drinks and not talk to anybody. You get up and introduce yourself to everybody. To everybody. Because you don't know who the one person there is that's gonna change your life. You don't know. You talk to everybody. There's big dealers, there's small dealers, there's people that have intimate connections with suppliers, right? That you can start buying from and making money. Then you both can make money together. But if you don't go, you're never gonna meet these people. You can see these people online. Listen, when you're typing to somebody online or messaging or texting or Facebook Marketplace, and they don't seem like real people to you. But when you get in front of their face and they look at you and you look at them and you both know that you have a mutual interest to make money together, then you can build a relationship. I've gotten so many deals going to Vegas and Kentucky that have changed everything about my business. So, to sum that up, guys, I'm gonna be in Kentucky the April 15th and 16th. I'm arriving the night before, guys, so I'm looking for meetups, I'm looking to talk to people, I'm looking to build relationships. Go to Kentucky, build your business, find suppliers, find sellers, find buyers. It's the greatest thing that you can do. How do you sell?
Yeah, we're gonna start.
You're gonna start?
Marketplace, right?
Marketplace? Okay, I'll just give you a couple. So these are Amazon mediums, right? It's all bigger stuff, more expensive stuff. They're returns. And we'll make sure the box is all filled. This box is not full, but we have them over here that are full. We don't know what's in them. We don't touch them. We just fill them up. Because sometimes they come in like half full. $400 for the mediums.
Okay.
These are but those are returns, right? But most of the stuff's gonna be good, but they are returns. These are Amazon FC. This is newer product, normally lesser value stuff, you know, between $10 and $20 in that range. But you're gonna get a lot of stuff in these ones, 500, 600, 700 items, right? But sometimes you find really good items. Like we found a whole bunch of Bluetooth headphones. We found an Xbox One in here. Now that is the only time I've ever found one was yesterday in my life. Xbox One S, the new one. So these are $700. A lot of bin stores use these. A lot of bin stores sell these. If you go around, I got a lot of Lowe's around here. I got some Walmart. I got just about. So you can go anywhere you want. We got all of this warehouse over here. There's a huge warehouse over there. Behind that wall is like furniture, appliances, and tested tools. So that's kind of our retail area. On the other side, we call it our auction room. And then we do a whatnot auction in the front. So those kind of nothing's for sale up there, but you can go anywhere you want, all right? Most everything's for sale. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. So the good thing about this show this year is that I am part of a panel, right? I'm a part of a panel where they're gonna discuss bin stores. And I'm supposed to be on the stage with some big bin store owners, right? My problem is I'm not really liking big time bin store owners because they're swiping up all the good deals and leaving us small time bin store owners with all the trash in the business. And a lot of bin stores have gone out of business because of that. So, I mean, I can't wait to get on that stage. I can't wait to talk to everybody and give them my opinion about bin stores, you know, but I'm afraid that I might get a little contrary to their opinions, right? When one of the big companies that own 20 or 30 bin stores go to the contract holders and buy out the majority of their loads and then sell off the crap loads to other bin store owners, it really gives an unfair advantage to the smaller people in this industry. I'm gonna point out the disparities in the system that make smaller bin store owners fail and larger ones succeed. And I'm not sure they're gonna like my message on stage because I'm gonna kind of be the anti-big bin store advocate on stage. I am here for the small people, for the one store owners, two store owners, the people that are always struggling to get loads. These big time guys aren't struggling to get loads because they're buying them all and reselling the crap off to us. So we'll see how the show goes. We'll see how the panel goes. So I'm gonna be there from 2 to 3, April 16th on stage for the bin store panel, guys. Show up, come meet me. I'm gonna be there, come meet me. I'm gonna bring some free t-shirts for people. Come on, Kentucky, the wholesale market liquidation trade show. Vegas was awesome this year, guys, because I won a lot of money, man. I actually won the most money I've ever won in my life this year in Vegas, man. It was an incredible trip. So it helps when you win at the casino, takes a lot of pressure off everything that you do. you know, it was a great time. You know, we went to Caesar's Palace. We walked around, you know, Old Vegas for a little while. Old Vegas is incredible. We went to this one restaurant where you can see a view of the whole city. It's incredible. Old Vegas, I have more fun in Old Vegas than I do in New Vegas because, I don't know, maybe I'm just frugal and I don't like paying 26 bucks for a drink. I'd rather pay $14 for a drink. But I mean, if you've never seen the walkway down through Old Vegas and all the restaurants, and they have this huge, I think they call it the largest television screen in the world. It's an LED screen that goes blocks and blocks and blocks, and it's super cool. I also went to the Sphere, right? And I will say that the Sphere was cool, the show was cool, but I just expected it to be way cooler. I mean, the inside of it was insane. You walk in and they just have all these LED light fixtures and stuff floating in the sky. That was super cool. You walk into the Sphere and you're blown away at the size of it and how big it is. But then when the show started, I just thought, you know, the show was like flying through the air, going over mountains and all that kind of stuff. I just thought it would do a little bit better. I mean, I guess it was cool because like at times you'd go through a forest and you can smell the trees, right? They had like sensory things going on, or shaking, you know, they can have the chair shake, stuff like that. It was cool. I just thought it'd be over the top cooler. But why was I in Vegas? I was in Vegas for the ASD show, and man, that was worth the trip. I mean, anytime you can go somewhere and meet up with all your friends, all your compadres, everybody you do business with, you know, it just changed your life and your direction of your business. So I'm never gonna miss another ASD show. You know, remember, the ASD show has thousands and thousands of booths, but on one side, you know, they put all the liquidators together. So you can get to walk up and down the aisles and talk to different liquidators. And you know, you gotta get out of town every once in a while so you can refresh your brain and bring back motivating thoughts that you can implement in your business. When you're locked in your business all year long and you're busting your ass 10, 15 hours a day, 7 days a week, you kind of get in this, you know, this brain fog where you just do the same thing over and over again, you know? So going to Vegas, you find new ideas, you find new concepts, you meet new people, and it is a game changer for anybody in the industry. The meetups in Vegas are the best. And this year in particular was the best. A bunch of big shots out there. I believe it was like Buy Low Warehouse, Suncoast Liquidators. A bunch of them got together and threw a party at a huge mansion. I've never seen a house this size. There was literally 2 pools in the house. They were so cool they had to build 2 pools. And then they had like a koi pond. It was the biggest meetup I've ever seen. They had food trucks there. It was super incredible. So a shout out to them for throwing the best meetup party there was. You know, then the second night, there was a meetup in Old Vegas where Jason Dean Panavani from Smart Source Wholesale had a meetup in Old Vegas where he always supplies the drinks and the pizza, which was incredible. You know, went there, had a great time with them guys, did some networking, you know, walked around Old Vegas. So the trip was 100% worth it. I won at gambling. I had a good time. I went to the meetups. I met some new contacts. I fulfilled a contract I bought out a contract with a contract holder, which changes everything for me. And not changes everything, but gives me another peg in the hole to help me be successful in business. You gotta go to these trips, guys, if I haven't stressed it enough. And the next trip is Kentucky. Guys, look at these incredible home shopping network loads that I'm bringing in here. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video, Liquidation Motivation. Please, meet me out in Louisville. We're gonna have a great time in Louisville. I'm glad you watched. Everybody's gotta go to meetups. Everybody's gotta meet other people, other vendors, other contract holders, other buyers and sellers, because we're all just trying to make money together. Liquidation Motivation. Now go out there and make some money.